Good morning, everyone. Happy almost New Year. I cannot believe we're about to head into the new year. Today's the last day of the year, and it's insane to me because it flew by so freaking fast. I made myself a nice little latte this morning, and I'm in a cozy little set because we are gonna de-Christmas and clean the house today. I need a fresh start to get going with everything I want to achieve this year, which leads me to I'm going to be setting some New Year's resolution goals for myself. Now, I'm not one to do hardcore goals. Mine are more loose, and I just like to set them for myself so it gives me a little bit of hope and determination and motivation and all the things that I need to really try and achieve them for the year. Right now, I am going to finish my latte before it melts, and then I'm gonna get working on Christmas because we really need to get that done. And I wanna get it done while we got some daylight. Decor is down. We vacuumed and dusted and cleaned up everything, and oh my gosh, it feels so refreshing. I love Christmas decor at the beginning of the season, but you know, once we're past it, it's gotta go. DC started to meal prep our lunches for the day, but found out the jalapenos are no longer good, so he ran to the store to get more, but it's kind of late, so we decided to get Chipotle. While he's picking that up, I'm just finishing up putting stuff away, and then I'm gonna eat that and go over the New Year's resolutions I have for myself with you. I feel like there's kind of like a stigma around New Year's resolutions. So I'm kind of just gonna talk about what it is for me and what I'm going to do next year. Okay, the time has come to talk about my goals and plans for next year, and I'm so excited to talk about this because I feel like people make very unachievable goals for themselves in the coming year. So you can let me know down in the comment section if you think these are unachievable or achievable. My goal is to always try and make them achievable for myself, and I think it's so important that you do the same for yourself as well when looking at creating goals for yourself for the following year. So to get right into it, I have a couple goals / plans that I want to do next year. And my first one is my fitness goal, because I feel like most people make a fitness goal. I'm doing it just because I want to be healthy and I want to keep up with this. I was doing pretty well at this goal this past year. I failed to stay as consistent as I would like. So we're gonna do a little bit better at that. But my goal is to work out 3 to 4 days a week. It doesn't have to be strict. If one day I wanna do Pilates, I can do that. If the next day I wanna do weightlifting, I will do that. So it doesn't have to be a specific type of activity. It's just important that I'm doing something to move my body. So that is my fitness goal. My mental / overall goal, I don't know what I categorize this as, but my time management skills. My time management skills have needed help for a very long time. They truly have. I really want to get better at them. I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna go about doing it yet. My first goal for this one to move in the right direction is going to bed at a decent time and waking up at a decent time. I have seen a change in my productivity when I do go to bed at a decent time and wake up at a decent time. I need to stop staying up super late and then waking up super late, because it just tanks everything I have going for my day. So that is something I'm gonna work on. And yes, I have tried like planners and calendars, and that's just not something that has worked for me in the past. So I don't know, I'm gonna try to look into it and try and change that and find what works for me. One of my other things that I want to work on is house projects. And you're like, really? I want to do 2 things with our home. One is mission everything has a place, which you're probably like, what does that mean? So what this means for me is that if there's something laying out on the counter, or if there's just something out where it's not supposed to be, I should be able to pick that up and put it where it's supposed to be. It should have a place in the house. And if it doesn't, it either A, doesn't need to be here, or B, I just need to create a place for it. There's just no reason to have a bunch of clutter laying around. And I'm doing this to help become a little more organized and declutter the house. And then making our house a home is the other project that I want to work on. And this is a compilation of projects, but I have a vision for different rooms in the house and what I want to make of them. I want to do accent walls. I want to get specific pieces of furniture to go in them. I want to add more art around the house and just make it more homey and cozy. Our house is pretty gray right now, and at the time when we moved in, that was the thing, but now it's not. We're not going for that. We're going for warm and cozy. So I'm not gonna go rip the floors out and redo everything like that. That's very expensive. My goal is to make it more cozy on more of a budget. So that's my goal for the house, is organization and making the house a home. My last goal for myself is being more consistent with YouTube. I really have loved learning more and more with video editing, and something very exciting that I recently got was a MacBook. And when I tell you I have no idea what I'm doing with it, I'm not kidding. I feel so behind in technology using a MacBook, and I know it sounds so silly, but I haven't used a MacBook since high school. I've always been on Windows computers, but everyone raves about MacBook with like editing softwares. So I finally did it. My husband's like, let's get you a MacBook. So we did. With that being said, I want to be a little more consistent on YouTube for many reasons. I'm not gonna see growth in my content or myself or my editing if I'm not posting more consistently. Now I feel like I made myself an unachievable goal last year with this. I said I was gonna post once a week, and if you have been following me, you know that that was absolutely not a goal that was met. So we're trying to make a more achievable goal this year, and that is gonna be, I would love to try and post once every 2 weeks. So that is twice a month. You guys gotta hold me to it, and if you've been a follower here for a hot minute, thank you for sticking along. I need to be more consistent. But not only do I want to post, twice a month, I really want to work on becoming more comfortable with the camera and with my editing abilities, and that comes from just learning and overall growth. But with all that being said, that is going to be the end of today's video. If you have followed me or if you're new here, thank you so much for watching my videos. I would love it if you gave this video a like, and then again, if you're new here, subscribe to my channel and follow along to see all my future goals, and honestly to hold me accountable and see if I'm meeting them. But today's the last day of 2024. So with that being said, I hope you guys all have a wonderful New Year's Eve and have a beautiful, perfect, motivational, best 2025 you possibly can. I will see you next time.